Hey, welcome back. Quick little recap from the day. Talking about trading day Thursday, the 17th. Yeah, so that was yesterday. And Varios, ticker VIRI, was IPO'd yesterday, right here. And it basically traded enough volume to meet a criteria that I'd been trying, which is basically if there's so many shares offered, say there's 10 million shares offered, and 5 million of those shares are traded in the first 10 minutes, it's going to be a strong IPO and be bullish. I haven't done this too much, just done it with a couple other ones now. And now I've done it with this one. And if you look at VIRI, yesterday, very strong growth, very strong open. I got in it somewhere around here. Typically I'll probably wait because IPOs sometimes will open up and then come down. This was offered at $10 and then at 3 million shares, and it actually opened at 10. It didn't like double its price right away like a lot of the recent IPOs have. But if you look here on Webull, which is pretty sick, on the left hand side you can't see it, but there's a little tab over here. And this has everything. Let me move this over a little bit. There you go. I'll show it to you like this. This has IPO Center offerings filed, listed. So these are all the IPOs today. There's 8 of them today. This says what they're offering at, $10 share price, and then how many shares. So basically, if there's a volume of half the amount of shares offered in the first 10 minutes, it's bullish. And shout out the Colt, basically, because that's kind of his way to do it, and I just had to try it, and we'll see how it goes. I think most of these are like SPACs though. I'm not sure about these, but it worked with VIRI, and it's also worked with another one. I can't remember which one it was that we had here. It was A3 AI, A3 C3 AI, this one. So we made these shares free, if you remember. Yeah, this one I got in kind of early too. No, I'm sorry, not early. This one I waited. I got in here. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got him back here. Sorry, I'm tired. Got him right here. Came up, sold off enough to make 2 shares free. I have 2 of these shares for free. I could hold it. I don't know much about this company, nor did I really want it long term, but I'm sure they do great stuff. Anyways, that's VIRI. So we were up yesterday, $400 on it. Looks like it's come back down after hours some, 13%. We'll see what it does. I did get 100 shares of it. I like with this strategy, I'd like to maybe get 200 shares if it's this cheap, and then I can make them free by selling off 100 if it goes high enough, and then I can have 100 shares to do covered calls on. But the account did well yesterday, up $600, and that's with that KSS taking a loss on that one, which was like $700 loss. And then of course Tesla earlier on. Wow, we caught that just in the nick of time. But yeah, we're up $700 yesterday. Now it's pre-market. All right, I haven't done anything actually on this account. Really picked up these VIRI shares, and then oh yeah, okay. So yesterday, 2 days ago, after hours, you can do extended hours trading on Robinhood now. At least I could before. Let's see. No, it's not. It's not showing it now. That's super weird. Maybe it's just after hours and not pre-market hours. There was a little box saying, "Do you want to trade this extended hours?" And I said, "Yeah." I picked up 20 more shares of Corsair on, I guess that would have been Wednesday. I liked it. I wanted more growth opportunities, and it wasn't like super oversold like I'd have on my other ones, my other long-term accounts or shares. It's just crossed over on the hourly, so it's looking bullish there. It looks bullish here on the daily, and it was below 60 on the RSI. And then I looked into Corsair. Like, I know Corsair because I have Corsair components in my computer, and I knew them for, you know, whatever, all the basically internal components on my computer. I've got a lot of Corsair. I didn't realize they owned Elgato. They own all the streaming stuff, which is huge if you can get into the streaming game. And I was like, wow. So I got super bullish on Corsair basically. They own Elgato, Origin, Scuff Gaming, Gamers. I had no idea. I thought they just did the PC components, this stuff, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. People are building PCs now, and home PCs are getting bigger. But yeah, I didn't. The streaming stuff, this stuff is where they're gonna make money for sure. Gaming gear and streaming gear. Every little kid gone nuts for this the last like 3 years, since Ninja pretty much made it. You know, Ninja really just brought a bunch of eyes and a bunch of money to it. And it's blowing up, so I don't think that's gonna slow down any bit. I think gaming, I mean, it's always been growing, but now with streaming being a big part of it, and then stay at home, like streaming already was blowing up, and now with stay at home stuff, oh boy, bunch of little kid nerds out there. So I'm running with Corsair for sure. I'll probably be picking up some more shares, and once it drops down, I will probably be getting options, bullish options to cover earnings. But yeah, right now it's just pretty overbought on the hourly, so I'm hoping it'll settle down some. And that's Corsair. And then on Webull, don't mind that FedEx one, ABT. So Wish is up. This has come down a lot actually, I think, hasn't it? Or no, Wish. Okay, yeah, Wish has come back. So we got it early. So this met the criteria with an IPO. However, I just traded it like trading fraternity does, and I didn't really wait for my signs and stuff of when I would have bought in. So I picked it up here. Not to say I would have gotten a much better price. I probably would have gotten it here otherwise, but I maybe would have gotten it down here. Anyways, this now is past purchase, or our position, our price. Our average cost is 21.44.9, so that's nice, and it's looking bullish, up 4% pre-market. I'll wait for this one too. It's not a huge position at all, but I'll wait until it's high enough, and then I'll probably not wait till high enough. I'll wait until it looks like it has a reversal, and then I'll probably sell off to get my capital back and keep some free shares around. I didn't want to do it on the Robinhood account because that's a long term. But I don't have any capital on this one. It's so much tied up in shares. So here's our artillery call. So all these will probably all be worthless, but we'll see. I have the Airbnb on here also, and Airbnb has been ripping up now. So these are about break even. Yeah. And this one again, I did it based on the IPO strategy, and typically I would have waited. I probably would have picked them up here instead of somehow way up here. But anyways, I think I'm bullish on it long term, so I'll keep holding that. And on this account, I'll probably sell it once it looks like it's hit a top, because I'm gonna have 100 shares on the long term, which is right here, these 100 shares of it. So I don't worry about it on this account. Yeah, C3, this is the one I made free. I've only got, only got 2 shares of it left, but that's no problem. This account's doing all right. This Blink put is finally going to expire today, so I'll be able to get out of the rest of these, which will be nice. But yeah, it's not bad. All right, do that. Do 400. A lot of that's in shares. And then on E-Trade, I closed out. Let's see, what did I have open that I closed? You can see it here. Positions history. Here we go. Okay, so I had the Airbnb put credit spread that I opened, bullish position. They were giving out so much premium for those puts on Airbnb. I sold it to them, and then I closed it back out. Not same day, next day. I was gonna open up again, but just since it's an IPO, I wasn't too sure how I was gonna run. But rolling these over is so sick. You can just, I mean, literally just roll it up a couple dollars or whatever, a couple strikes, same expiration. So if this one's, this had 2 days of expiration left, or till expiration, I could have closed it out for like the minimum, or 3 cents, 4 cents a contract, and then rolled up to a much higher strike, or 1 or 2 strikes up, and had collected another whatever $80 or so of premium. So it's kind of crazy though. I like that strategy, and I think I'm gonna keep doing that. But if you look at these option prices I was looking at, the IV on them was crazy. It was like 400%, and then it's finally come down. But yesterday, when I was looking at it, like right when market opened, what is this? Yeah, right when market opened, these put prices were super high, and I was gonna roll it over then, but I didn't because I wasn't sure. And then they just basically just came down quick. So they lost premium real quick. Same with the other side. I think now the velocity has slowed down with Airbnb. It's the put and call options, the pricing on them has finally settled. There's still a pretty high IV on it for sure. We'll see what this one's at. And then I also just reading different things, hearing different things, seeing different charts on put to call ratios and what it looks like for kind of a correction coming up. I actually opened up 2 more UVXY calls for 15th of January, $40 calls. So basically just averaged down into it because I was down like 80% on it. They were really cheap right now. Because SPY is at all-time highs. Let's see positions, here we go. So yeah, now we're just down 53%. And I might scale into these more, we'll see. I'm tempted to take some shares out of here. I know I'm not going to, but if there is a pretty big correction, yeah, I might take one out of Tesla because I don't want this to be as large of a 24% now. Oh, something else taking some of its place. I didn't want this to just totally run my account around Tesla, and it kind of has been. So I might take one share out of here once it seems like a top. I have more buying power back. But then, yep, these covered calls expired today. This debit spread should get to max profit here pretty soon. These rocket calls, I think rocket's actually coming back down now, but these naked calls should. Yep, I could have told you yesterday, this is not rocket coming back up. So rocket's gonna come back down, I think. Whoa, pretty all right. It might actually shoot up today. After hours it dropped. I bet it'll kind of level out. Hopefully it'll bounce off this 180 moving average. But if you look, I mean, this chart is pretty clear to me. Just the way it's been moving, it's been very, very clear to see what's going on here for support and resistance. This was a lower support, kind of a test, and then now I just see it in consolidation as it found support here on this support. So then there's resistance rate. This is a little bit lower high than that one, I guess. So I feel like it'll probably come back down. But if you look at it this way, this is a higher low. It's probably going to consolidate, kind of start squeezing in a tighter range, and then it'll break out to the upside. That's what I'm kind of predicting, because it was on a downward trend, but then once it made this higher support here, it kind of put itself into a consolidation range. So I think it'll just squeeze and then shoot up. We're looking at another one that just did that. What was that? Was that Tesla? Oh, yeah, I think it might have been Tesla. No, what was it? I was looking at another chart that was doing the exact same thing. Oh, KSS. I finally got out of that play. For a loss though. KSS is, no, this one kind of melted up. I'm not sure. Let's look at another chart. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. Make sure to sub up, like up, comment down, make your money, happy money, so stick around. We'll see you today after market close. See what kind of plays we get into. See if we can make some money on E-Trade. I'll probably do a couple daily options on E-Trade, maybe a SPY, maybe Airbnb. There's still a lot of premium on that. And yeah, thanks so much. See you later.